There is a deserted path in the dense forests of the U.S. state of Arkansas, known to people as the Hunter Creek Trail. This place has been deserted for years, and rarely anyone goes there. One winter evening, a photographer named Martin Lewis went out there with his camera. He liked to take pictures of old houses and ruins. On the way, he suddenly saw an old house behind the bushes. This wooden house stood deserted. When Martin went inside, he saw that the floor was covered in dust, but in some places there were fresh footprints, as if someone had just been there. Old family photos were hanging on the wall. A man, a woman, and 2 children. Fear and sadness were visible on all their faces. A date was written below the photo: October 1989. Martin went ahead and looked at the rest of the rooms. In the kitchen there were dishes, a plate of stale bread, and a rusty spoon. But the most terrifying thing was the writing that was written in chalk on the wall. "We can't leave here." Martin's hair stood up. He was about to leave when he heard the faint sound of footsteps from upstairs. He took courage and climbed the stairs, but the room was empty. There was only a swinging cradle that was shaking, even without air. Martin immediately left and returned to the city. The next day, he reported it to the police. Investigation revealed that this house belonged to the Grayson family. In 1989, the entire family had suddenly disappeared. Father George Grayson, wife Margaret, and their 2 children. No news of them was ever found. When the police arrived at the house again, there was no picture, no dishes, no cradle. Everything seemed to have been cleaned out. A few days later, Martin went there again with his friend. This time they found a diary in the room upstairs, which was half burned. It contained writings by Margaret Grayson. He wrote, "We hear voices day and night. George says it's an illusion, but the children keep crying. We think someone is watching us in the woods. We're stuck here and there's no going back." This was the last page. After that, the diary ended. Martin and his friend ran away in fear. It is said that children's cries can still be heard near the house at night. Some people claim to have seen a woman peeking through the window. Martin still says it was the most terrifying experience of his life. According to him, "I've seen many mysterious places, but the empty house at Hunter Creek still haunts me in my dreams. It seems that those people are still imprisoned there, trapped somewhere in time." This is the terrifying truth about the empty house at Hunter Creek, a mystery that has not been solved to this day.